Hi, in today's video we're going to be looking at the Milwaukee SDS hammer drill, model number M18CHPX, I believe. You put the battery into the unit and the light comes on at the front there. But apart from that, it's pretty much dead. So, let's get into it and see if we can repair it. Right. Let's start by removing this bottom cover. Okay, I'll put those screws in there. Keep them safe. Right. Looks like we need to remove these screws around the outside edge. Once I find me long Torx driver, so that's the one. Hopefully the last screw. Right. Looks like it actually might be in two separate parts. No, I've missed a screw there. Right. So, what have we got? Let's put the handle out of the way. Well, I suspect there's going to be a problem in here. Let's see if we can get this part off as well, just have a look. Nice, that little rubber piece of rubber's holding that on as well. It's got a fairly chunky motor in it. The battery, is that the battery connector? It actually looks like it's got a little fan. Yeah, I think it might be some kind of little fan there. This looks like the control unit, which feeds the motor. All seems sealed and potted, so it might be a bit of an issue trying to repair that part. Okay. Right, tell you what, I'll connect the battery back up. See, the battery connector's just jumped out. Let's get that back in place for now. Right, well, I'm tempted to disassemble this switch here. So, right, I have some IP here and cotton buds. Could just be that there's a bit of grease on these stopping them from working correctly, or it might have nothing to do with this, but I'll give it a try. Okay, just stick a bit, we'll just try cleaning these fingers. What I'll do as well, I'm just going to get my test meter. And we'll just check that this main switch is actually making contact. Yeah. Right. Just check those fingers are in the right places. Just see what that does now, if anything. Right. Still nothing. Right then. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Let's check that diode's working. Right. if that's a little bit, no, I wasn't sure if that was a bit water damage there maybe, but so does the motor assembly come off from here then? Yeah, take a plastic cover around the motor assembly. Yeah, I still don't know what this little device is here. This is some kind of temperature sensor maybe. I don't know if I can get into this. Yeah. Well, that's strange. There's like another battery connector on the front. I've got no idea what that's for. And this is for plugging some kind of attachment into, or that's what it is, some kind of connector. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of current going through it by the size of the wires, so it's a bit of a mystery, that one. Right then. Well, I'm not sure if we can fix this one, but let's try and get into the motor a bit more. I think we need a smaller one. Yeah. Right, see if we can get the motor assembly out. so it looks like the looks mechanically fine. That's turning nice and smoothly. It doesn't look like I needed to take that top part off, because that looks like it just houses the gears. So if anybody's taking one apart in the future, you don't have to take those bits off to get the motor assembly off. Right, we'll get that part back together when we need to. I'll just put that to one side for now. And let's have a look at this this motor now. Right, now to me that looks like there might be a bit of corrosion there. Or is it just dust? It could just be dust. Yeah, that could just be dust. Right. So, 3-phase motor. Looks like we've got a wind in here, a wind in here, and a wind in here. I guess those are some kind of MOSFETs that send the power to the motor, and they must be controlled from this circuit board in here. Looks like we've got a couple of safety resistors down there. I'll just get me meter. What we'll do is we'll just check that the windings are alright on the motor, which I thought they probably will be. Be very low resistance, I would think, because they're quite thick. Yeah, so those seem alright. I'm not sure exactly how these MOSFETs are wired up. Alright, I see now. It also said something about Hall effects, so I guess there's some sensors. Ah yes, let's see. I don't know if you can actually see down there. There's 3 sensors, one there, one there, and one there. Now they're Hall effect sensors, and what those do, they detect magnetism. So as the core of the motor goes round, it knows what position it's in, so it knows when to fire these off. So pretty much like the timing on a car engine, as it's going round, it knows when to fire, so it can increase or decrease the speed, because otherwise if it was firing at the wrong time, the motor would just kind of vibrate all over like that sort of thing. Right. I've got some capacitors there, we could check for shorts. So I was going to check these capacitors here. Looks okay, okay. So none of those are shorted. Those are okay. Let's check these MOSFETs. Well, that one looks alright. Yeah. Check the gate. Yeah, well that one's shorted. That one's not shorted. That one's shorted. That one doesn't appear shorted. I think that one's shorted as well. Also, I'm just looking here. Not sure if I can get this up to the camera. It looks like, is it? Oh yeah. Looks like that one's exploded. Right, so that's the problem. Now whether or not any of this is backfed and went down the ribbon cable and blown the driver board, I don't know. But I think the first thing is going to be to desolder the circuit board from the actual coils of the motor, and then remove the MOSFETs, and we'll see if we can find some replacements. So right, there's some solder. Yeah, I think we're going to need a bigger soldering iron. Right, I've obtained a bigger soldering iron. Just while that's heating up, I think we'll remove these screws here that just hold the circuit board to the actual motor coils. And once we get this circuit board off, what I'll do is I'll bring the microscope in so we can actually zoom right down on there and you can have a closer look. So let's see if we can get these wires off now then. Right, so after much struggling, I managed to get the circuit board off the motor assembly. That's the motor assembly there. The motor windings rather. They look okay. There's a couple of resistors here which I probably suspect will be gone as well. They look like protection resistors. So if the MOSFETs fail, they would blow normally. So we'll just see what they say. No, that was actually okay. No, they're actually alright. Yeah, but the MOSFETs have definitely gone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and remove these two first, because they normally work in pairs. So we'll remove those two and we'll see if there's still shorts on the circuit board. Right, the short is gone. So we've got about 424 between there and there. Yep, so all those measure the same. Right. I think what we'll have to do then is order a couple of these and then come back to this one. Right, I've got the new parts at last. I couldn't find these anywhere in the UK. I ordered some from China, but those ones haven't arrived yet, and I had a bit of an issue fixing a Milwaukee radio, which I ordered some parts from China for as well, and they appear to be fake. So I thought, well, I went on DigiKey and ordered these ones from the States, and they've just arrived today, so we shall give these ones a go. They're not the exact part number, because the originals are no longer manufactured, but these are a slightly different number, but the main numbers are the same. Actually, these ones are actually the same number. These are supposed to be a TRRP or something, and they're just a -7P. So yeah, these are the same part. Right. Right, I've done a little bit clean up with some IP here. We'll just bring the microscope in and we'll just double check with connections here. So that's about there in focus. There we go. Yeah, so that one looks okay. We'll check the other one that we did, which is over here. Yeah, no shorts there, that looks alright. Actually checked it from the side as well with a little magnifying glass just to double check that everything's making contact, which it is. So it's one of the factory ones there. Looks okay. Looks okay. That looks okay. Right then. So I think what we'll do now is we'll get this out of the way and we'll start reassembling. I had to find a larger wattage soldering iron because the one I was using just wasn't heating the wires hot enough for the solder to melt. So they're all resoldered now, so time to reassemble it. Right, because it's been quite a while since I actually disassembled this, so I'm having to try and remember how it actually went back together. So I think it should be fairly straightforward. I think most of the screws are the same size, so let's do this. Right, now I do seem to have 2 screws left over, so I might need to look back at the video and find out where those 2 screws went, because I can't see any places yet. So just for completeness, because I did have 2 screws left over, they actually go here and here. So I've just took it apart again just to put the 2 screws back in. So, and then finish reassembling. So, right then. So grab a battery, the moment of truth. seems to work. So yeah, so I just thought we'd try giving it a proper test. So I've got a bit of brick here. So yeah, seems to work fine. Well, if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.